chances. I'm alright, gotta take my chances. This right here, I could not plan it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static, and then watched it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands just like.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
Explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. He's got it all, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Henderson drives in. There's the triple. Avdia can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Adebayo grabs the board. Avdia outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Dumars. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Joe Dumars.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt. Oh, Deni Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
76ers trail by 7. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Halliburton.
First quarter.
Smith outside. Launches a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Smith's got 5 points.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. Puts it up. With the clock winding down. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Dumars. Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdowns for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Avdia. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's Avdia on the wing. The putback. Pass to Dumars. Henderson outside. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 6 points for him.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Halliburton, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Nets, up by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on James Wiseman. And the 76ers making a change here. And the free throw, no good. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. Outside Herter. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Oh, look at Wiseman throwing his weight around.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Wiseman over to help. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Carrington. Fires for three. On target from range. Carrington's got his second bucket on the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Hits a three-pointer.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
To the inside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Nets leading by 12. Nembhard outside. Now here's Wiseman. Back to Clarkson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. From deep, Wiseman. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged the bullet there.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Herter from long range. Avdia pulls it in. And Brooklyn with possession here. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Smart looking around. Pass to Kornet. And he banks in the layup. Kornet's got his first points of the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Henderson outside. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Pass to Herter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Avdia pulls it in. Nets leading by 14. Henderson outside. Here's Christie. The three ball. Goes back up. Pass to Adebayo. And the three-pointer goes. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
There's 6 seconds left in the second. From deep, Wiseman. And he can't get that one. And so it's Brooklyn looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Haliburton with the ball. No stopping Haliburton. So physical.
Yeah, give Haliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
All right, Doris, where do you think Haliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly...
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Okongwu, no good. Brooklyn leading by 17 to the middle. Adebayo, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Over to the wing. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Philadelphia.
76ers trail by 15. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Haliburton scores with the floater.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Haliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Here's Sarr. Still without a bucket. This is the baby hook.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Adebayo. Avdia with it. Right wing. Here's Christie. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Inside. Blocked!
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
Picked by Smith. Who poked away. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he dunks it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game for Brooklyn.
First team. Substitutions on the court.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Carrington. From deep. Sarr pulls it in. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 16. A nice shot by Smith.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Nembhard outside. Now Wiseman. Here's Carrington. He's got 5. That one falls.
Yeah, and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Inside. And that one's good. Wiseman's got his second basket of the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Osman. Clarkson with the ball. And there's a pick. Spins. Back to Osman. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Sarr. Here's Halliburton. Can't get it to fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up by 16.
Philadelphia 76ers, 31.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets leading by 16. Nembhard outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Cornette. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Carrington. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Down low. Here's Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Can't cash it in from close range. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Smart outside to the middle. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Can we remember this guy is 6'10", so if he's in position, turn the lights out.
Here's Christie. Pass to Dumars. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
They double him with Isaac. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Here's Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo from long range. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Nets leading by 16. Pass to Dumars. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Henderson drives in. Now Adebayo. This one for three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A minute 53 left in the fourth. Halliburton goes. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Now Adebayo. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for two. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
5 to shoot. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Nets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Brown. Halliburton looking over the floor. Fires from the wing. The rebound by the Nets.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Christie. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And the technical free throw is good. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Henderson outside. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks.
Thing down fuck. I got the whole block fuck. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down fuck. Nah. You know what this is. Tell them this is celebration. Where the barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts, tables. Who got big six? Round back flips, flip-flop back. Through the ghettos where I bring hip-hop back. Real love me, they tell me the only speak for Wayside is Central Bookings. County lived up north. Said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in a cul-de-sac. This is where Jose meet your quota whenever I put a quote on the track. Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it.